Hey y'all, I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing this evening? It's evening where I am, so hey. So yes, that title is correct if you were mistaken, if you didn't know any better. I didn't make a typo. That is correct. That's the right title. Men are providers, period. Whoever was confused about that, I'm sorry. This is the statement, and this is what is. So, if you are out there as a young lady or just any age lady, you don't even have to be young. If you're entertaining any gentleman company, I hope that they are bringing you something beneficial in every way. And I hope that they understand the exchange and the dynamic. And I hope that you are woman enough to know your value and not accept anything less. If you are a woman and you are doing the providing, then you are definitely operating in your masculine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that if you don't have a choice. If you are living with a man, though, that is a choice. You can choose to do it on your own, but there is no way you should be living in a house with a grown man who's not doing the most. Thank you, Imperfection Beauty, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I'm going on a trip in 4 days. What excuses should I use to get him to give me more money? That you have several dogs that you need to put in the kennel. And they are big dogs, so they cost a lot of money. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, yes, if he wants to take you on a trip, he needs to also provide for your imaginary animals to be boarded. Okay? Now, yes, this is taking advantage, but, you know, men take advantage all the time, so, we have to do ours as well. I know a lot of people don't agree with what I do, but if you really sit and think about it, men take advantage of women on a daily basis. So why not get an extra few bucks when you can? You may have pets in your imagination. He can't tell you that they're not real. Anyway. I'm quite sure he'd rather take care of your imaginary pets than have a bad trip or no trip at all. Anyway, you like my lipstick? Well, I so appreciate that. You can get yours at levelupcosmetics.com. This is in the color Venus Kiss. Venus Kiss. Yes. My Level Up. Just go and type into the search bar when you get to levelupcosmetics.us. Just type in Venus Kiss or lip gloss or lipstick. All of it will come up. Thank you. So I don't ever feel very guilty about, getting a little extra here and a little extra there. And if you have to make up a story or live in your imagination to get what you want, I don't see anything wrong with that. I'm talking extra bougie today. But no, honestly, they're supposed to ask you if there's anything you need prior to traveling. That's the gentleman thing to do. Because they don't know what you're sacrificing or, what you're giving up in order to go on a trip. So they should at least do that. I'm going to point the camera that way so you can see my lovely candle there that I lit for you guys. So I didn't bring that book. But anyway, I always suggest to women, get you a little notebook and write down all the excuses, the lies, the stories that you need. I have my fancy pen today. In order to get the most out of your life, out of who you're dating, out of who you're, seeing or whatever, you need to have a list so that it's not just pulled out of the air and sounds crazy. It has to sound like you really mean it or that it's true. Thank you, New Rose Glow. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I struggle with taking off makeup. I can get glue out of my lashes. Do you have a video showing how to remove yours? I suggest some either micellar water, or some cold cream or some coconut oil on a cotton pad and let it soak for a second and then wipe. Yes, cold cream, Pond's, cotton pad, let it sit for a second and then wipe. You're welcome. Or you can just use magnetic lashes like I have on today. You do like a liner. It's like a black liner with magnet in it. And then you just place the lash on top of the liner, and then there you go. So I do sell those as well on levelupcosmetics.us. Shameless plug. I'm going to plug them again. Hey. And this is what they look like on the website. This is what they look like when you'll get them. And it comes with a little tweezer. It comes with the lashes as well as the liner. Okay, so next time, like if you come across any of those men who don't know that they're providers, you cannot entertain them 1 minute longer. It's a new day and we don't do that anymore. Like if you are not woman enough to dismiss a man who doesn't know he's a man or what his role is, then you're only playing games with yourself after that point. Okay. I'm sorry, but to me, you allow it if you continue to see these type of people, because when you don't play, you stop attracting that type. When you play, they think you're playing, and they will keep coming up to you, and they will keep asking, and they will keep going, well, what do you bring to the table? And what do you have to offer? That's what you're going to keep attracting if you keep compromising. So we don't need to compromise anymore. We need to dismiss, tell them they don't qualify for the position of dating, relationship, and not even friendship if they're not going to pay. Because if another man is in your presence and they are just a friend, they are keeping anyone else away from you that would want to provide, perhaps. So, sorry, you gotta go. No more compromise. It's up. Time is up. Like, they can go out with themselves. They can go out with themselves or pick Misha. Okay. It'll be cheaper for them anyway. Maybe they'll get their money up and come find you later on after saving their money with Barbara and pick Misha. Okay. So, but until then, they can't. And you shouldn't take it personally. They just don't understand. You got to teach them. And all these ladies that are asking me about high value men should be provider men, period. They're not high value unless they're providers. If they're not providing, they're not high value. They don't go together. So high value and non-provider do not go together. So when they are a high value man, they're providing. They're paying for everything. They're giving you, whatever you need. If you need something, they're making sure you're okay. They're not taking anything from you. And they will qualify as high value when they start doing that. Until then, they are potential. You keep using the right word, potential. They're not high value until they're valuable to you. Okay? If something has no value to you, it's not valuable. Understand. There are priceless jewels locked up in museums that are very valuable, but they are not valuable to you because you don't have them. So they are potentially valuable, but they are not valuable to you. So we have to stop giving people false titles that they have not earned yet. You have no value unless you have value to me. You have value to other people, yes, but you are not a high value man to me if you are not valuable to me, which means you are not providing for me. So I also feel like a lot of women are delusional as well. You must level up before wanting. Yes, that's so true. You can't just go out and say, I demand the best when you look the worst. Don't work that way. I demand the best, but I look the worst. No, it don't work that way. You gotta look like what you're demanding. It must fit. If you're demanding someone of a certain, status, you must be able to hang on that status as well. Like if you look like you belong next to a millionaire, then that's what you need to be aiming for. If you look like you can't stand next to somebody, or in a room full of people that are successful, then you're not going to attract that. So that's why level up is so important, because you must be working on yourself at the same time. And men will want to provide for you if you are what they want. Men are not going to let you slip by if you are what they want. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle, for that. You're very generous. So how do you stop shying away when you get attention from men? Either slap yourself and get out and wake yourself up out of it. Understand what it is you want in life and go get it, because we don't have time for all that anymore. Either you go get it or you don't want it. If they didn't pay attention to you at all, you'd be even more upset. So you look good to get attention, period. Okay. You don't look good to blend into the background. So pick a struggle. You want to blend in or you want to look good? Stop shying away or blend back into the wall. Either way, your life is going to go that direction. So whatever direction you're trying to go, that's where you need to step. Okay, either grow up or don't deal with it at all. I mean, it's just a choice. We all have to make a decision. What's to be shy about? They're a man. We're the woman. We're the prize. So why are we shy? Just keep practicing. Force yourself to do it. Have a few shots of tequila if that's what you need. I don't know. Thank you, Naomi. My husband is a cheating provider man. He doesn't know that I know about the recent affair. I haven't reacted yet. Last time I got cash out of it. How do I get him to stop? I don't know all y'all's, financial things, but the best way to get him to stop is to lie. Thank you, Charnel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Potential keeps asking for pictures on online dating sites. What to do? Send him the same picture every time you ask for a picture of your face, and the same one that's on your profile picture. Tell him if he wants to see you in person, then you guys can meet up and he can take you on a proper date. You need to lie. Okay, so going back to the cheating, you got to lie to him, girl. You got to lie. Have him send you on a vacation. Make up a story about one of your family members dying or needing assistance or help, and that you need to fly out there for a few days and take yourself on a little vacation. You know, you're not going to be able to stop a grown man from cheating, but you can get free vacations out of him and go do what you want to do by yourself or with someone else. While you leave the kids with him, that might stop him if he has to take care of the children. Tell him you have doctor's appointments when you know he's got to go cheat. He's getting ready to go cheat. Tell him you have doctor's appointments. You have to go take care of your mother. He needs to be home to watch the children if there are children. Make it real inconvenient for him. Let the air out of his tires. We don't know. Make his life go wrong in every which way. Call up his boss. You know, disguise your voice, get someone else to call. He'll think he's cursed and he'll stop doing wrong. There you go. Oh, we have a Dusty in the house. Cortez, if you're going to cuss, if you're going to use curse words, which is very against YouTube policy, they're not going to show your message. Only I can see it. So if you want to say something, ditch the curse words, okay? Thank you. She returned what? Oh, it's just a little pearl and gold thingy. Thank you, Sarah. I met my ex and he gave me $1,000. I told him going forward I wanted to be taken care of in a relationship, but he wants me to be his mistress, is asking for sexy photo of me with men and women. How do I keep getting this money? That it's not a lot of money, darling. Sprinkle, sprinkle. It's only $1,000. You want pictures of you with men and women for only $1,000? Well, go ahead and use your Photoshop skills and start pasting your heads on other people's bodies and get your money, baby. Girl, Photoshop was invented for a reason, girl. Get your money. Cut and paste. Paste and cut. You'll get very good at it. Watch. Go find them old Calvin Klein ads from the 90s and just put your face on it, girl. That's good enough. If you got a tattoo, copy and paste it up on you, on another chick or whatever. Thank you for the donation, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Well, you better learn. Go get you a video on YouTube how to Photoshop, or you can use any software that can do the same thing. Don't stop your money because he a freak. And you're not. Hey. Be a freak with that mouse. Right click, left click. You know how they say right cheek, right click, left click. Anyways. Tips for college freshman girl. Have fun, baby. But don't pay for no man. There you go. Make them still pay. If they take you on a date, it's their treat always. Mm-hmm. So we were discussing about how men are the prize. I mean, men are not the prize on one video, and how men are the providers on this video. And if a man does not take his role seriously, he won't take you seriously. Period. Okay. This is your test. If he doesn't take his role as a man seriously, he won't ever take you seriously. You will always be upset in some way or form. So you might as well bypass anyone who's trying to do 50-50. You might as well bypass anyone who asks, what are you bringing to the table? You might as well bypass anyone who ain't ready to stand up and be 100% man with you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to deal with all that he's lacking. You're going to have to pull up the weight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to pull the weight that he's lacking. And you don't want to do that. You're not going to want to do that. So don't even bother trying to compromise or thinking he's going to change. If he's not like that when you meet him, then bypass. Okay? Be gone. Because when a man meets a woman, he does not hope that she changes or becomes this, or that. He accepts her as she is for what she is right then and there. But we tend to do the opposite. So yes, we don't need to do that anymore. That's done. Hi, Shira. How do you use what they tell you against them to make it seem as if it's meant to be? Thank you, Alicia. What's meant to be? Just flip it. Ask the question right back if it's a question. Put yourself in their situation and use those thoughts to create what you want to create. I don't know, because it's not a specific question, but however you can flip it and get paid, that's what you need to do. Never tell them how much you make, period. What do you say when a man asks what's your ideal man, but not to scare them off fast? You never tell the truth. Your ideal man is always a gentleman, has old-fashioned core values, and respectful at all times. That's not too much to ask, but it is everything that you want. See, you said a lot with saying little. A gentleman is someone who, respects and knows how to treat a lady, and who opens doors, provides, and all that. Someone who is, traditional at the core, it means they pay for everything. And they are respectable at the same time. They respect you. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. Hi. How do I get past being nervous about dating men after a 6-year relationship? I'm in my 30s. Should I be dating for a husband and family? Yes. You should only entertain men who fit the category that you want to be in your next serious relationship with. Yes. There's nothing to be nervous about. I would definitely skip the nervousness. Life too short, period. Get you some shots of tequila if you need to. I don't know. But all I know is life too short to be nervous. Either you want another man or you don't. Just act like you all at it. That's all we can do. Level up is most women do after divorce and go get something better. There you go. Go get something better. Yes, men are providers. If y'all ain't providing, step to the side and go somewhere else. Go find a woman who will provide for you or will take half and half, but that's not for every woman anymore. So men should not expect every woman to build with them, to help them, to go 50-50 with them. Stop expecting every woman to do that. Not every woman has to do that. So you already know which ones ain't got to do it and which ones do have to do it. Aim for them. Okay? And those women who do have to do it, look in the mirror, fix yourself, and you may not have to do it anymore. Fix your mind too. Man got upset with me because I asked to choose the restaurant. Is that normal? It seemed egotistical. Honestly, if someone asks you out on a date and they're going to pay for you, they had a restaurant in mind that they wanted to impress you with, then maybe you spoiling it for them. But if they just don't want to spend a lot of money and want to pick a cheap place, that's understandable. So I don't know which one it was for you, but hopefully he wasn't trying to take you to Applebee's, girl, because I would have suggested a whole nother restaurant as well, darling. Have you ever dealt with or knew a man that was a warlock? No, I don't deal with men who think that there's something else besides a man. Okay. If they ain't paying, they ain't staying, period. That's how I gotta be. Did men complain back in the day when they had to go hunting to provide? No. So women set the standard again. Make them provide. What happened to masculinity and why are women crazy for demanding? That's what I'm saying. If you lied about something, keep lying about it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. My boyfriend is overseas for work frequently and always says that he can't wire me money from the other countries. How do I get around this? He's old and doesn't use Cash App or Venmo. Have an automatic transfer from his account to yours every month. Just tell him to set an automatic transfer account up every month. Or open a PayPal account or something. It's just like a banking account. I'm in my late 30s and not done leveling up. Should I be dating now or wait until I'm leveled up? Well, how long is it going to take you to level up? If it's going to take 2 weeks, yes, you can wait. If it's going to take 2 years, go ahead and start now, and so that you can have some practice. So however long it's going to take you, you can determine by that. Western Union, that's right. He just don't want to send it, girl. He ain't want to send it. What's the right age to have kids? When you don't have to work anymore and you got somebody to take care of you. That's the right age to be. When you said park dates are ghetto. Unless it's a nice park and another, on a vacation and you're sightseeing and stuff. Taking pictures and stuff. On a photo shoot or whatever. Yeah, if someone asks you on a park date, shut it down. No, I'm sorry. I have allergies. Okay, shut it down. No park dates. I don't care how rich they are. No park dates. You take a dog to the park, baby. Just remember that. Take a dog to the park. Take dogs to the park, not people. Okay. You see the park, Jill Scott? You ain't Jill Scott? Let's take a long walk around the park after dark so you can get mugged and wind up on forensic files. She didn't say that part. Thank you, Yo Mama Sprinkle Sprinkle. But that's how all the law and order start off in a park. Special Victims Unit. I'm dying. No park dates, only for dogs. That's right. No park dates. Be done. If it's not Disneyland, you're not going. I know that's right. Uh-oh. Did the comments stop? Oh my gosh. I have to get on my phone. I hate it when YouTube does this. I'm so sorry. Let's see if I can fix it. Ooh. What's this? Oh, okay. I can see it here now. Wonderful. I don't have to use my phone. I can't see myself, but I can see y'all. I see myself all day, every day. I'm good. So, what the heck? You said you want Chanel as well. No coffee dates, no park dates. That's right. What is an appropriate age gap for a 20-year-old? There is no appropriate. What is the appropriate amount of money he's spending? Do you have to work anymore? You know, the older, the less likely that you're going to have to work. The older, the less you're going to have to spend, the more he's going to get. So whichever one comes first, you know, if he's going to provide for you, then it don't matter what his age is. Keep your options open. That's what I say. Thank you, Chanel. On a first date, some men are so quiet and reserved, and I'm too quiet. Makes the date awkward. What shall I do if the man does not lead in the conversation? Thanks. Just ask him about his day and ask him what he does, or ask him a question and let him talk. And you'll see what he's passionate about, and then lead with asking him about whatever he was passionate about. Ask him about his childhood, what kind of dog he had, something stupid that he can talk about. Because he's probably afraid that he can't impress you, or he just doesn't have a lot to say. Just kind of reach back into, his early childhood when he was probably more happy. So did you have a dog? Ask him about his pets, girl. That's the easiest thing. Do you have any pets? Did you have a pet growing up? Oh, right, really? Da-da-da-da. Talk about animals, girl. If you don't like animals, I'll say, oh, okay. I would probably get up from the table and leave. Well, try to go on a date where there's not a lot of awkward time. Like, go to karaoke or something if they have it. You're 29 and you've been married twice. You've been married less than a year. Your husband cheated at least 2 times. Should I find a man while I'm married and divorce him once I have a new one? Girl, they all gonna cheat, so you're gonna keep getting divorced. Why don't you just get paid? I hope you're getting paid in those divorces. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Every time they cheat, get you a car, get you a new wardrobe, get you a nice vacation. Every time they cheat, it need to cost them some money. Your life only improves. You're going to be married and divorced 18 times if you keep going like that. They all going to do it, no matter what. until they can't do it no more. Then that's when they slow down. Thank you, Julius. Thank you, Jaleesa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Jaleesa. Thank you, Danielle. What to do about stank walking, pole dance, chair dance, sexy floor, classroom, booty shorts, sexy tone of voice, skirts that show the stomach? What do I think about that? I think it should stay in the strip club, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm still, I think it should stay right where it was. Right in that strip club where it makes money. I mean, it's got to make money somewhere. Might as well be there. If it ain't making money, it don't need to be there. This man is asking me to elaborate on traditional core values. Okay. Well, y'all know what that is. Elaborate on. I would say this is the word I would use. A man, like traditional core values is, the man works and the woman stays home and takes care of the house. Then you can get a maid later, baby. As long as you got enough money to hire one. All of a sudden, you will develop a very bad allergy to cleaning products that you just had no idea about. But in the meantime, those are the traditional core values. Thank you, Nina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm on a date, but I'm mad. I'm missing you live. Girl, you can come watch later, girl. Thank you, though, for your donation while you on a date, girl. How you out there donating on a date? Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a true fan right there. Thank you, girl. Thank you. You're a true follower of my channel. I see. Have fun on your day. Good luck. If sure, this man asked me, yeah, I just said, I stay home, you go to work. I don't pay bills, you do. You don't have to say it like that, but just say, traditional, I stay home, you go to work, you come home, I have a martini in my hand for you, like the old days. I look good when you get home. You ain't got to hide me or be embarrassed of me because I'm going to stay looking good. Because if you mess up, I'm out, or I'm going to keep my options. No, don't say all of that. But thank you, yo mama, sprinkle, sprinkle. How much I make him spend at the mall? However much you think he can afford without being upset. Thank you, Amanda. How much do you spend taking care of kids in the house? Do you cook? Does it take up a lot of your time, or do space it out? I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. My kids are old enough to take care of themselves, and I taught them how to cook certain things, so I don't have to. Or we order Grubhub or Diner or what's it called? DoorDash. Thank you, Nina. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I love y'all too. Love you too, girl. My time is my time. I do spend time with my kids. Like yesterday, we made cupcakes and I think what did we make? Oh, chocolates. We'll watch movies. I'll take them to get, something, whatever they want, go shop. I let them pick out stuff online on Amazon. They love getting packages. So yeah, that's how we spend time. We spend time on shopping online, eating, making cookies. Thank you, Jaleesa. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Right. Do your kids have to? Yeah, they run up and down the stairs. They feed the cat, feed the dog, let the dog out, let the dog in. They do TikTok all day. That's their exercise. They be trying to learn them TikTok dances and stuff. That's their exercise. Thank you, Heaven Sade, or Heaven's, is it Heaven Sade? Sprinkle Sprinkle. See, life is easy. It is good exercise for kids because I know I'm not doing those dances. Like, that's too much to learn. That's too much. By the time I learn, it's going to be out of style. Forget it. But y'all go ahead. Get y'all exercise on. Yeah, my kids have fun. I let them express themselves. They got like all these costumes, cosplays. They be in my wigs playing, doing TikToks. So they have a good time. Like, our quarantine was fun. I've been ignoring pork rinds. Pork rinds is harmless. He just in here to have fun and laugh. Do you go to church? Only if there's a funeral, darling. Only if someone dies and has a funeral at the church. That's the last time I've been to church, was the funeral. Or when my daughter was in choir, they had a concert that they had to sing in a church because that was an available location. But no, I don't go. New Potential just opened up a barbershop. How do I get more money? Well, show up in there looking good and asking for some money in front of all them men. And see, watch he break you off, girl. You know how to do it. You watch barbershop. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Go in there with some tight, fitted, nice clothes on, show off your body. When you walk in slow. Make every man wish you was theirs, and then walk right up to the owner dude and like, hey, baby. And ask him for some money here, because he don't want to see you walking out mad, because then all them other men gonna try to get at you in the parking lot. Okay. That's how you do that. What's going to happen when these traditional older provider men start dying off? Nothing, because there'll be other older men taking their place who will have the money, and the cycle will continue. You can't have an old man, that wants a young woman that's not going to give her no money. That don't work. He's going to be with women his own age. What are he going to do? Try to get a young woman with no money? That doesn't make sense. It can't be done, baby. You're going to have to pick. Either you want a young one or get one. Stay with the ones your own age. They're going to break you off some change. Don't worry. Why you think they working so hard and saving their money with Barbara the Builder right now so they can take care of you? All right. You said old men have worms. They also got money, baby. It's better than crabs. And debt. What else? Thank you, your mama Sprinkle Sprinkle. What if he's young and spoils you? Well, then take what you could get, baby. Don't matter. Save your money though. Save your money. I don't want no money if they have worms. Well, then pass them on to the next chick, baby. They got dewormer. Okay. I'm sure they got insurance too, They be at the doctor all the time. I'm sure they ain't got no worms. That's for the ones who ain't got that insurance. That's Okay. Okay. That's the ones that can't qualify, girl. That's the ones that don't qualify yet. Okay. And anyway, a man in his mid-40s and early 50s with money is sexier than a 20-year-old Dusty. That's so true. Yeah, if you don't like old men, go get you a young one. Leave the old ones for us. They got more money. Luxury with old men. You've been around. LOL, old men with money smell better than young ones. So yeah, they're not musty. Right. What if he's younger and wants to provide? Then let him provide, but save your money and don't put all your eggs in one basket. Shoot, if he's young, have another one somewhere too. Because the young ones, they be, replacing quick. Thank you, Christine. Advice on dating drug dealers and bad boys. Don't do it, baby. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. You don't want to end up on the list of the cartels. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's my advice. Don't do it. Thank you, yo mama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You have older daddies too. Either way, you about to slide. That's right. Get your money either way. It's a Dusty with money. Yeah. Thank you, India. Ali, sprinkle, sprinkle. You do tell new prospects to buy me expensive. No, you don't ever tell them that. They must want to buy you those things by how you act and carry yourself and how you don't accept anything less than what you think you deserve. If they ask you if there's something that they can do for you, if there's something that you would like, then you mention something expensive, but you don't tell them what you want them to buy. If they ask you, oh, do you want anything? Can I get you anything? If you ever want something, just let me know. Then you open your mouth. But you don't go and just tell them you want this and you want that unless you got it like that. Unless you know they're going to do it. Mm-hmm. But see, a lot of women are afraid to stand their ground when it comes to only dating the type of men that they want. If you know they're not providing, if they're looking at you crazy when the check comes, if they're talking about 50-50 and building, if you stick around, then that's your fault. You got to get up and leave. And they're going to wonder why women keep dissing them after the first and second date. It's because they're not man enough to be taken seriously. And they'll never get any unless they go find Pick Misha somewhere or go back to their ex. Or they'll have to man up. Either way, you're not going to end up with somebody that you didn't want to be with. So, and a lot of men will tell you, oh, you're going to end up lonely and old. Da, 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 da. Well, at least I won't be with a Dusty struggling while he ruins my credit. I'd rather be old with family surrounding me and traveling and doing whatever I need to do than with some Dusty that couldn't make it as a man in this world. What am I saying at his funeral? I'm glad he did, and I'm glad I got that insurance policy. Now I can finally be free. What? Okay. Girl, you pregnant by a Dusty? Why? Why you do that? I told y'all sleep with a Dusty, y'all need to be on birth control, spermicide, and a condom. And the morning after pill, just in case. I don't know what to tell you. Play the lottery, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your scratch off. Get them numbers, baby. Drug dealers have money. I know they have money, but they also have enemies and the cartel and after them and, other crazy women and baby mamas and stuff. You can have them if you like. I don't think anybody here wants them. Just good luck. For the game you just gave us, number report. Oh, thank you, Danielle. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Like, leveling up means no longer dating drug dealers. Okay, that's, if you're going to level up, you got to level up past that. Okay. That's not leveling up. You can have that. It's still not quite there. I mean, it's, you can have it. Do it the right way. If you don't think you can do it the right way, that's, that's not good for you. You need to do it the right way. You said real women pay their man bills. Well, go ahead, Lisa. Be a real woman. Pay your man's bills. I mean, yeah, pay his bills, girl, because he paid some other woman's bills while you paid his. While you being a real woman over there, he being a real man to somebody else. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, boss babe mentality. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. She wants to pay his bills. Oh, I don't know. She always come in here and say that. She just wants attention. Do you think wife should contribute anything financially to the household? If she chooses to, out of the kindness of her heart, and she's not expected to, then if she wants to, that should be her choice, only her choice. It should never be demanded. So whatever you want to do, it's up to you, but you should never be expected to. This girl I know thinks she's leveled up in dating a drug dealer. I told her I've been there, done that, and that I was in your teens and early 20s, nothing but worries. Girl, don't do it. It ain't worth it. Don't tell y'all. Y'all go ahead and do it and watch y'all end up at the bottom of the barrel or the ocean, or with some scars and tattoos on you that you didn't want in the first place. Okay. Uh-oh. Did it stop again? Are we back? Yeah. This thing is stuck. Okay, so let me branch out. Back over here again. Okay, so no more drug dealers talk. That's not leveled up. Shira, would you consider me to be a professional level upper? I met a sugar daddy 6 months ago, and she has given pork rinds. Yeah, you leveled up, pork rinds. You got a sugar mama. Congratulations. You good day, drug dealers went out in the 90s, girl. What you doing? Mm-hmm. If she not nurturing, then I'm not providing. Okay, she'll nurture your children, but not a grown man. Which she got to nurture. Your mama should have nurtured you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I'm sorry, but it's true. Okay, so when a man says you need to nurture, y'all don't like nurturing because you know what nurturing is? You don't like it. You know what nurturing is? It's making you feel loved. But then y'all call it, oh, you're smothering me. You always want me around. You always want me to answer my phone. You always want to do that. Nurturing is giving love, affection, and attention. And that's the way women do it. So y'all don't really want nurturing. What y'all want is sex and leave you alone when you finish. And answer the phone when I call, but I ain't going to answer the phone when you call. That's what y'all really want. So just say what you really want and make sure you got the money to afford what you really want, period. We ain't here to play. Thank you, Chanel. Sprinkle, sprinkle. We know what you need. Don't be trying to fool us. I think most men don't realize women are smarter than what they pretend to be. Mm-hmm. You say you think somebody got something on you, you keep meeting crazy men. Get out the crazy man neighborhood. Go to the nice man neighborhood. Stop meeting men online. Go to the nice areas of town. Don't look crazy yourself. Look extra good. Do anything to get you to meet less crazy people. Go to the boringest place ever. Those people, they're too sane. Y'all need to take me seriously. Every time I ask you a question, she will read half of the question and stop. I read that whole question for Brian. Thank you, Deirdre. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Facts. Thank you, Yo Mama. My sugar daddy paid 6 months of rent. Good for him. Good for you, girl. Now you can save all your money. Mm-hmm. So you might not have a date every week. You may not have a date 2 or 3. But eventually, if you stop wasting time and entertaining men who are not going to provide, you will stumble across a provider. Just saying. It's a matter of numbers. Okay. You're gonna stumble across one. But if you're stuck with someone who's not providing or trying to compromise with someone who is doing the 50-50 thing, you're gonna miss the other one because you're too busy being with somebody you don't even really want. Shira, you're toxic. Okay, someone saying your toxic gay friend is so vengeful for stupid stuff. How do I get him to leave me alone? Just, if you have a toxic friend, then you have to just cut them off totally, 100%, period. You just have to stop communicating and stop responding. Just pretend they don't live anymore. They're gone forever. Block. They're gone. Thank you, Kiana. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Advice on leveling up in the face on a budget. I've always had booty and body naturally. However, my skin clarity won't let me be great. Been getting facial thus far. Skin. Change your diet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Are you vegan? Girl, get you some supplements and change your diet. Sometimes it's food that messes your skin up. What you're eating. Stop eating fried food. Stop eating oily food. Stop eating dairy and see what happens. Someone says no caffeine. Cut all that stuff out your diet and see what happens. Some people are not meant to eat that stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. What is a good question to see if a man is really a provider? I mean, when it's time to provide, he provides. And when y'all get to that point of, dating or the relationship where he asks you questions and how you answer him and look at the look on his face, if it looks like it hurts for him to reach for his wallet, he ain't no provider. Y'all can tell when it hurt when men start paying bills. When it comes to the table or wherever y'all at, y'all can see if it hurt or not. Look at their face when they're paying. That's how you could tell. If they got a problem with it, if they look uncomfortable with it, they look like they constipated when it's time to pay, they don't provide. Watch them when they have to pay for something. If they're happy to pay, if they're cheerful to pay, if they act like it's breathing and no big deal, they're providers. Okay? Watch their face when they have to pay. You can tell a lot. Okay. If it looks painful to pay, they can't afford you right now. If you want to spend, if you want a man to spend a whole lot of money, or you talk about helping and keep increasing more than he spends on you, makes sense, right? She would help me. She would please help a high value man express his emotions to me. And the next day went off when I went cold. I didn't directly express my emotion back, and now he's taking forever to answer and being cold. Men don't express emotions. His game did not work on you. You did not fall for the okie doke. So he's punishing you now for not falling for his game to get you emotional. He's trying to invoke your emotion when there was never emotion in the first place. It's all game. Men are not naturally emotional. So let him be in his fake emotion. Okay? Unless he's a Cancer, then we have a different story. Keep your man winning so he can keep on spinning. Yeah. He's winning if he with you and you haven't left him yet for somebody with more money. Period. A man was trying so hard to impress you that he put on his poker face, but I know he didn't have it like that. Girl, they try. Any tip? What? I believe I am the richest, youngest person in the world. Good for you, pork rinds. Donate something in. Donate. Use your sugar mama credit card and put a little something. You said some men are emotional. Yeah, and I don't want those kind. Still bypassing, okay? Because there ain't enough money in the world for no emotional man. How do you stay unemotional without coming off as rude? Act. You gotta act. You act just like they act. When they come with some fake emotional stuff, you come with some fake and emotional stuff. Oh, I really have deep feelings for you. Oh, I'm so glad you are so comfortable enough to express that to me. It takes a lot for a man to admit something like that. You didn't say nothing, but you acknowledged it. You didn't say it back, but you sure acknowledged it. You know, act. You just need to act, baby. Just get your acting skills up. You are dangerous. Yeah, I know that's why Michael Jackson made that song about me. So he said, dangerous. The girl is so dangerous. Take away my money, throw away my time. See, he made that about us. Thank you, Yo Mama Sprinkle Sprinkle. How to get the most of his wallet. Look extra good. Bat your eyelashes and use your baby voice and tell him about a problem that he can solve or help you solve, and it has to do with finances. Hold his hand, put your hand on his knee when you're talking to him. Be in a public place so he's scared for you to act a fool if he say no. Is it wrong to model the game a bit off of Jezebel and Cleopatra? Because I'm not going to lie. Those women appeal to me, same as Catherine the Great and other female royals, except the current ones. If you find inspiration in them and they get you money, then by all means, yes. You have a crush on a potential sugar daddy, but I believe he is married. I don't like the idea of hurting other women, even if I don't know them. Help. Why do I feel bad? I need his money. If it's not you, it'll be another woman. Period. Thank you, FK. If it's not you, it's going to be the next woman who doesn't feel guilty. So either way, she's going to hurt. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or she probably doesn't care anymore at this point. She probably just using him for his money as well. But either way, somebody going to hurt her. or she won't care at all. You might as well get that money, or somebody else will. That's all I know. Sprinkle, Sprinkle, thank you for the donation. Do you do private coaching? I don't call it coaching. I'll do a consultation, but I don't help people with dusties. Thank you, Nifun. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I'm gonna call you Niffy. Hi, I feel you are influenced by fandoms and share it in a vanilla way. I love it. Thank you for the game. Well, I don't really use those words, but this I've been thinking since forever, for a long time. But thank you, I appreciate it. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. I gave my girl half my money when I got my food stamps. Oh my gosh. Information Planet gave, well, at least you were thoughtful, okay? Can't be mad at that, okay? You got the vintage collection and it's very pigmented and goes on well. Thank you, Funky Candy. Sprinkle, Sprinkle, girl. Thank you for getting it. levelupcosmetics.us. Shameless plug. Yes, I make sure all the things are pigmented because I don't like, getting makeup and it's not doing the job. I appreciate that. You said your husband found out about your sugar daddy. What should you do now? Tell him you didn't want to ask him for money to help pay your aunt's mortgage or ask him to pay your aunt's nursing home bill. So you had to do what you had to do. And cry when you explain it. You gotta cry though. You gotta cry. You say that's your uncle. I don't know. Maybe he found some evidence that it's more than an uncle. Better make up some sad, sobbing story as to why you had to go get some extra money on the side. Sure, the guy I was seeing is mad at me because I don't eat to Netflix and chill. Oh, well, that's not the right guy for you then. Thank you, Tanisha. Thank you for schooling us. Oh, Sprinkle, Sprinkle, you're welcome. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all were on my Instagram. I ordered a bunch of cute notebooks from this company. Y'all were asking me about them. So I'm going to show y'all the little glam notebooks. Thank you, Yo Mama. Should you rub his leg for a Birkin bag? Sure, why not? It's a leg, right? And then this one. Oh, sorry. Isn't that cute? Oh, and then I have another one. For those of you who don't like, they come in different colors too. This is gold ones for the gold digging. Your gold. So this is by Glam Life Notebooks. Y'all can tell them SheRaSeven sent you. But yeah, I got a bunch of cute notebooks because I have to write stuff down. I got me a cute pen from Amazon. I did link the pen below. If y'all like my little pen. A lot of people are asking me about this on one of my other videos. So I did link that below. So it's cute, right? Let me go back to the comments before I miss something. Did I miss anything? No. Okay. Do you believe in true love? Yes, if it comes with a provider man, I sure do. Sprinkle, Sprinkle. True love is the provider. Right. Can you talk more about not marrying for potential? Yeah, please don't do that. That's a bum has potential, baby. You gonna go marry one of them? Okay. I got my Halloween cup out. You're still leveling up and you don't want to run out of time. I'm getting into the game so late. Girl, hurry up and just level up so you can finish. Finish the game, girl. It's easy. Just work on it every day, all day, as long as you can. Eventually, you'll be leveled up enough to do what you're trying to do. My foundation is Fenty. Sure, I found the longer you hold off sex from a man, the more you get spoiled. That's true. I already made all those videos, 1,000 of them. That's all I teach. High value men don't need the help of online dating. They sure don't. Continue speaking to this guy who said he had money and a business and bought me gifts on first date. I found out he isn't rich and he has a basic job. He doesn't know I know. Then pretend like you don't know he's broke and keep asking him for money. and be dating somebody else at the same time. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, your mama. Sex happened. He want to spoil. Well, then make him spoil. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Get your money. Get your gifts. Get your bills paid. Do I choose wig or extensions? Both. All. Whatever they give me. How do you stand? Okay, I'm trying to read a question. How do you stand out to a rich man? How do you get a man to approach you first? Eye contact. Yeah, you have to look good and you have to be intriguing. And yes, do make some eye contact. Sure, which one is better? Whichever one looked better on you. I think everyone has a preference. Whichever one is more practical at the time, I think. Sure, given hard way, easy way, buy a rifle. What? I don't even understand that. Sure, is a 17-year-old age gap enough? I'm 28 and he's 45. What are you way more attractive? Can you get another one or a better one? Or it just depends. A 28-year-old can look 40 too. Do you take care of yourself? Do you look young? Does he parade you around? Are you the prize? Does he treat you like you're the prize? That's all, that's what really matters. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. Sierra, what is your advice on dating apps? Get off of them and get out into the real world, or go to the ones that are paid. The men are paid. Thank you, Wine and B. How do we go from crying to asking for a G Wagon? Well, if you can afford a G Wagon, it should be easy. Well, sometimes you got to go where the car is that you like go to the dealership where the car is and be looking at stuff around it And then when you see the car you want, act all extra and be like, oh my God, I love this car. Oh my God, this is the one. Like, you're not going to ask for the G-Wagon. You're going to ask for something a little bit less. And y'all going to go see it, but you know the G-Wagon is on that lot. And then when you see that G-Wagon, you act fool. And he's standing right next to you. And you're rubbing all over him when you next to the G-Wagon. The salesman is trying to pitch it to y'all. A, B, C, and D. Y'all know how to do the game. Come on. You go in there looking for something cheap, and when you see what you really want, you act crazy. And then forget about the other car. Be like, I want that one now. I've done a house tour. Just go back and watch. Just go on my video YouTube channel and just click on videos and just put my house or house tour or something. Might have been my old house, but I think I've done this one several times. My Vlogtober or the Christmas decoration ones. You know, go to my vlogs. You'll see a lot of my house in my vlogs. If y'all don't watch my vlogs, y'all probably ain't gonna see none of my house. I have a whole vlog playlist dating back years. You'll probably see my old house and my new house. Go hit them vlogs up. All right. But my house has probably changed a lot since then, and I've probably gotten new stuff. And we'll see around the holidays. Usually I do it. So hit them holiday vlogs. Thank you, Wishing on a Star. Thank you so much. I'm living the dream life. Just within 1 month of listening to your videos, my standards and level up have greatly improved my marriage and personal life. Yes. Thank you, Wishing on a Star. I'm glad they helped you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. They got to help somebody. Shoot, I'll be up here all hours of the night and day trying to help y'all. You like my old stuff? Thank you. I think there's even a vlog where we were building the house that we're in, having it built and stuff. I might ask a sugar mother. Oh, pork rinds. I'm not finishing that sentence. Thank you, Katie. I'm 26, but honestly, you look 18 to 20. Everyone tells me every day. Okay. Can I pretend I'm 19 with a, if that's what he wants? Sprinkle, sprinkle. I don't think he'll believe it though. And plus you can't go nowhere to drink. So why would he want to believe that? At least be drinking age. Come on. Nothing is wrong with standards. Someone told me they watched my video and they were out with this guy. And as soon as they were, talking about, are you going to pay the bill? Or, this one's on you. They got up and left. That was it. Or they never talked to that person again. It was basically done because that's the deal breaker right there. That's the deal breaker. As soon as they open their mouth to ask you for something, deal broke. Over. Death certificate signed. Never call me again. Lose my number. I'm blocking you before you can block me. Period. Yep, get up and walk out right there if you brave and tired of wasting your time and you could be doing something better. Does looking good get you whatever you want? I think he gets jealous when I look good. He's cold towards me. That's because he knows that you can do better. Whenever they start acting that way, it means you're too good for them. Either start doing better or just ignore what he's doing when he looks at you and you look good. Who cares? Ignore him. He's mad because he knows that you can go do better. Thank you, your mama. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men just like spoiling me. Good. They should like it. The men with money like spoiling women, period. It's entertaining for them. Boyfriend asked me as a joke if I had money to pay for dinner. He paid, but I was still annoyed. You just said no. No, I don't got no money. You the man. You ever had a Dusty trying to go halves on a date? Or have you paid, you block him and then begs you to see you again? I'm sorry, but that would never happen. It's like he can beg all he wants. Beg with some money. Beg with a cash app. How about that? That's the only begging I accept. Begging don't count if it don't come with no money. Right? Somebody trying to guilt you, well, flip it on them. It's the easiest things to flip are guilt. Okay? Whatever he's saying, say the opposite, girl. Sure, my friend wants to ask, why do men text and not call? And does being mean help teach them how to treat you? First of all, men aren't emotional, so they don't care about talking to you on the phone unless they want some. Or if they, first meet you. Or they're in the midst of other women and they don't want to talk to you. It's straight to the point on texts. Men are less emotional, more logical, so the shorter the text, the better. Flip the script and only text him, and only text him 2-word texts. Okay, talk to you later, talk later. However short his texts are, yours needs to be shorter. That's my advice. Then he'll start talking more. Whatever you want him to do, you mirror his behavior and he'll understand that you ain't the one. If you want them long texters and try to call, don't do it no more. Or he texts you or say hi, you say, you do the hand sign, like, the emoji that says hi. Don't even type. If he typed 1 word, you type an emoji. If he typed 2 words, you type 1 word, okay? You always do less. If he type a sentence, you type a statement. Okay? If he send an emoji, don't send nothing. Or just like it. You know how you can like the little thing? Don't even send it, just like the emoji. He'll get it. You got to do more if he wants more, period. Even in the text. You want more, do more. You get what you give. Thank you, Chala. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You're in college, 21, with $50K more money than your most boy. Well, good for you. Don't spend it, save it. Make them spend. You could have more than 50K, girl. You could take all of their Ks. Going to his house is not advised. That's right. No, it's cheap. Unless he has butlers and maids, I'm not going over the house. Not until all bills are paid on my end. Hey, Shu, what time of day is best to go freestyling and meet wealthy men? They don't hang out late at night, so during the daytime. Do you think guys ages 20 to 25 try to settle down? Never. Unless they need a green card, but then as soon as they get their green card, they back out there, girl. Now, sprinkle, sprinkle. Unless they're severely obese, overweight, or something wrong with them, they ain't trying to settle down. What you talking about? That's the prime age to be exploring or sowing their royal oats, as they call it in Coming to America. Okay. Your boyfriend is 26 and wants to marry me already. Yeah, but that doesn't mean he ain't gonna do you wrong. I mean, when people say settle down, do they mean say they're settling down or really settle down? Can they support you if you have, if you get pregnant? Are they going to pay all the bills? He can say he wants to marry, but can he afford to marry? That's the difference. And when the pressure gets too high, he's going to be gone. He's going to be out. So I don't care what they want. What can they do? They can't afford, a wife and kid right now unless they have, a lot of money. Now, if you're a young person and you just want a young person and y'all want to have that type of relationship where both people work and struggle and try to make it or whatever, fine. I have nothing against that. But don't be mad when he leave you when you get older. Okay? Because men simply have a change of heart as women get older. You'll start to see that if you're with someone of your same age. Old man boss up on y'all. It ain't gonna be fun and games then. Old men don't boss up on beautiful women, sweetie. They only boss up on ugly men. Ugly women. There's no weakness like a beautiful woman to an old man. There's none other. They start slobbering. Their blood pressure be going up. Okay? There's no other weakness than a beautiful woman to an older man. No other. Period. Shira, with today's technology, women can look young even if they take care of themselves. That's true. You got some money, you got some, some extra dollars, you can go look good. Okay. I found that younger men treat older women better. I'm sure that they do. They're trying to impress them. Shira, what with today's technology? Oh, yeah, I already read that one. That's true. You said not the blood pressure. Those old men be creepy. One was trying to stare through my pants today. The young one's gonna be trying to get in them for free. At least he was kind enough to stare and not try to get in them by running some game on you. Men's supposed to stare, girl. You should have had on some thicker pants. Or are you just using that as a figure of speech, like just staring at your booty, hoping his X-ray vision will kick in? I'm like, girl, you need to stop shopping on. You need to stop shopping at Five Below, girl. But I know what you meant. Mm-hmm. Sure, both me and the man have good looks, but I look younger. He treats me really well. 17 years age gap. What do you think? I think as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do, then more power to you. Thank you, Chala. Most men I know not on my level. I want to build, get more. Oh, you want to build and get more? Well, if you want to build and get more, then they don't see a way to impress you. And so, they're not dating you for wife material. In the future, if you're always building and trying to get more, you're supposed to allow them to build and you build yourself in secret or without any of their, knowledge. And you use their money to build yourself. Thank you, Ebony Murphy. Doctor has been chasing me for a year. You finally went on a date with him. How can I get him to pay my truck or put me on pay toll? Come up with a sob story. Cry. Tell him he's the only one you told and see if he offers to help you. If he doesn't offer to help you, then stop dating him. Thank you, Luxury Card Store, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Can you talk about how the subject of marriage came up with you and your husband? If a guy talks about it, doesn't seem to be any closer to asking you, how do you close the gap, I guess? Ask him what it's going to be. What it's going to be. I would really appreciate it if you tell me where you see this relationship going in the future, because, there are things that I want to do in my life. And if we're not on the same path, then I would really like to know so that I can, start exploring my options. That's what I'd say. You ain't got to say the word marriage at all. You know what you mean. Basically, if you wasted my time, can you let me know so I can open them other options? Most men are possessive by nature, and he'll try to secure that engagement as soon as possible because he thinks that you are now looking for other options, or will, if you don't act accordingly. If you don't act quick, your options open every day he doesn't act. Every day your options are opening wider and wider if he does not act. And he knows this, and he is on the clock now. So if he really wants to be with you, he will. If he doesn't, then he'll let the time tick out and let you go on your way. What if he says he wants to marry, but he doesn't? That means he wants to sleep with you. Tell him, let's go ring shopping then. Get him in the ring store, see if he want to get married. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Really? You want to get married? Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Let's go pick out rings. I'll show you exactly what I like. Oh, really? Let's call your mama up. We're engaged. He's talking about marriage, mother. You're going to have a son-in-law. Say hi. Put her on speaker. Thank you, Shanice. Shadice, sprinkle, sure, because of you lost 22 pounds and still losing. You got a car, but I'm still having trouble asking for money. I need help. The holidays are coming, girl. You lost weight. You got a car. The next thing you need to conquer is how to ask for money. You don't ask for it. You talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They want to talk to you. You talk about what you need until they provide the solution. Oh, how was your day today? Oh, I'm so glad you had a good day. Yeah, well, my day wasn't so good because I saw, this bill come in the mail that's been coming and I can't pay it. And just, I hate being in debt. It just bothers me so much on my consciousness. I can't really be happy during the holiday season if I know I'm in debt. Well, how much are your debts? Well, if I tell you, you're going to have to pay them. Or, oh, it's not that much. Pause. Well, how much? Oh, only this much, and make sure you double it. Whatever your debt is, double it, or if you don't have any debt, just make up a good old number. And see if he offers to give you some money on it or the whole thing. But you start in conversation. You hype them up and they had a good day. You're so cheerful, and then when they ask about your day, oh, it was okay, except this bill I got in the mail. So unexpected. You need them to pay for some of your home repair. Tell them you're getting cheated and getting ripped off. Or when you bought the house, they scammed you and you didn't know it was that much work, and you just start crying. I just need help. Do you help me with the home repairs? Girl, cry. Tell them to get you a Home Depot card or something, girl. I don't know. That's what I'll do. What to do with men who say that they will give you money and then they don't? Don't believe them. Take them straight to the ATM as soon as they finish that sentence that they're going to give you some money. Okay, well, you know what? It's the ATM right over there. Let's go. Or I got Cash App right here. I'll show you how to download it on your phone too. Come on, sprinkle, sprinkle. Act upon it right then and there. Don't just accept that as, payment for your time. That ain't no payment. Most men say that so that you can have a good rest of the date or phone conversation, or so that you're not mad at them while you're with them, because they never plan on doing anything for you at all. And you still giving them your best, your A1, you still dressed up, you still entertaining them, laughing out at their stupid jokes because you think they're going to pay a bill or give you some money. Nope. Stop them right then and there when they offer to give you some money, period, and tell them, okay, well, I need it like really soon, like tomorrow. So there's an ATM over here, or let's download Cash App, let's do Venmo, let's do Zelle, whatever. Everybody got a smartphone these days. You can get your money right then and there if he puts his money where his mouth is. Because if he's offering to pay it, that means he's down for giving you the money right now. If he says, well, I got to switch some things around in the bank, or I got to, then tell him don't even worry about it, and then just be dry and dismiss him. Because you know what? If men got it, they got it. They got it, they got it. They ain't got to do all of that. Or they'll give you something on it. They'll put something on it. As Cedric the Entertainer used to say back in the old days, I'll put something on it. So yeah, when they start talking about they're going to do something, get something then and there. Because that's what they should want to do for you, you know. They're taking you away from other potential men who would be providers. X wanted to marry me and now he talks about me bad. Who cares? He ain't with you anymore. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let him talk about you bad. He ain't with you. His loss. Right? Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, he should be bad. He lost a good one, right? Thank you, Gianna. Sprinkle, sprinkle. If I make good money, how do I pretend like I don't? Lie. L-I-E. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Borrow your friend car. Tell them that's your sister house, your mama house, your aunt house, somebody house. Lie. He on the what? You got get some money if you don't look like a mummy. What? That's not. They don't even. Okay. It's 35 too old for what? The man? No, that's too young. The cancer man said that he would pay for vacation and would pay my daughter's way. She was 2, but I would have to pay my own. Wait, he would pay for vacation, pay your daughter's way. Aren't kids 2 and under free? But you'd have to pay for your own. Well, then he gonna be going by himself. That was a Dusty in disguise. Sheila says, we lie about everything else. Why not lie to help secure the bag? Exactly. If you're going to lie about everything else, why you was late to work, why your man left you, why your bill is late, you might as well lie to get you something too. Sprinkle, sprinkle. There's no difference. Lie to your mama. Oh, I wasn't able to answer the phone when you called 18 times. Sorry. You lie to your mama. You lie to your daddy. You can't lie to some strange man. I don't agree. Y'all lie to y'all kids, mama, daddy, cousin, sister, uncle, brother, but afraid to lie to some dude. I'm sorry. Can't do it. What's the difference? At least you're benefiting. What if Sugar Daddy want me to move to Miami? Is he paying your Miami bills? Is he paying for the move, the trip, the house, the rent, the car? He gonna pay for it all? Hopefully he's not a human trafficker. Sure, I love your sense of humor. You always make me laugh. Thank you, Linda. You gotta lie to your man to get money. You gotta lie to everybody to get money. Okay, you lie on that application. You lie in that interview. When you go to work, you lie to your boss to keep your job. What's the difference? There is none. Y'all just picking and choosing when y'all want to lie. Oh, I don't want to lie to them strange man that wants sex from me for free. But I'm going to lie to the woman who gave birth to me and raised me and gave me money and all of that. You're allotted. Oh, I'm going to only put in the morals on strange men who want to sleep with me. Y'all see how that's backwards? All right, then. Come to my side. Come to my side of thinking. It's not very programmed, but it will benefit you. Sure, what if sugar daddy asking you if it's a wig? Ask him why. Does he like it? Why do you like it? That's my first question. Why do you like it? Like, what you trying to say? You're asking me if it's a wig because you like it or you don't like it. If you like it, then we're going to go buy some more with your money. What kills me the most is that all men lie to get sex, but then when you start asking men for money, they get mad and call you ungrateful. That's because they're not men, darling. Okay. Real men know that they don't get nothing for free. Mm-hmm. Is it pointless to date in the early 20s? Not if you're trying to have fun. Just go have fun. When you're ready to get that money, then, change your way of thinking. How to meet men being shy with social anxiety, always get unwanted attention. Make an imaginary man up and say, nice to meet you, sir, and then have an imaginary relationship. And then, hopefully you make enough money for him to pay for you. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How? Okay, because what do you want me to tell you? Take your medication? I don't know. I don't know if you're even on medication, so I can't tell you that. So either take your medication or have an imagination. I don't know. Is 70 too old to level up? It's never too old to level up. You said car dealership. Grocery stores? Are y'all talking about where I freestyle? Yes. Why do we have to do the Shira? Why can't they give the bag on their own? Because you don't look good enough, baby, and they're not motivated enough. So you got to level up first. Then they'll give the bag on their own. You aiming too young, probably. You got to aim higher or older. It's easier to get the bag. I can't control what they do, but I can control myself. And I know if I can control what I do, I can control what they do. You control what you do, that means you can control what they do. You stop giving it up for free, they're going to stop getting it for free. So therefore, eventually they're going to have to come correct. How to pick up a man in a parking lot. Hopefully with a gurney and a 911 call. Because we're not parking lot pimping anymore. It's not the 90s. Shira, my mom is such a pick-me. I'm sorry. If you found a wealthier man and have children, do you take the children with you or do you leave them with the dusty husband? I ain't leaving my children, period. I'm a woman. Besides, the Dusty will just file child support on you. Take the children. Okay. My mom is a pick me and my dad is a Dusty. I am so sorry. But at least you know where you're going in life. If the man is doing all the providing, what exactly can the woman do to be useful? How is the woman the prize? How she looks, that's number one. How she makes the man feel, that's number two. If the man likes her a lot, and that's the woman he's always wanted, that's number three. That's all I can tell you. Thank you, Stardust Angel Sprinkle Sprinkle. That's enough. Trophy wife don't have to do nothing but look good. That's right. As long as she ain't nagging you 24/7, she look good. You go take her out in public, and you proud to be seen in public with her. That's all. That's all that's needed. And hopefully, you make enough money to where she don't got to go look for some more money elsewhere from another man. Yeah, I know it's unfair, but hey, it is what it is. My mom was what? Your mom was never a pick me? Good. She only dated wealthy men. That's wonderful. What if he say to only pay utilities? Well, hopefully he has a credit card that you can use to pay those utilities. Your hater told him about your employment. Well, you can lose a job any day, baby. You can lose a job at any day. At any time. Do you think some of those women could join a prince's harem? Whoever, I don't know. Could they? Provider forgot your birthday, but my phone wasn't working on birthday. How to bring up birthday money without him flipping the script that he couldn't reach me? Tell him you said that it was going to be your birthday, like in a conversation like a week before, and that he must have forgot or didn't remember. But you weren't listening to me. You weren't paying attention. I told you it was my birthday. I told you it was going to be my birthday next week. Most men don't listen to you after 5 minutes anyway, so he don't know what you said and what you didn't say. So you can do that. I told you it was my birthday last week. I told you it was coming up. I told you the date and everything. You didn't even remember. You weren't listening to me. That's right. How to know if your sugar daddy is down low? If you think it, he is. Period. You shouldn't even have them thoughts. Got a lot of bums getting super jealous when I ditch them and hang out with other men. Sorry. Sorry for them. If you already accepted a cheap date from him, can you expect more from him in the future? Well, a cheaper date, perhaps. And then next time you're paying. Don't start where you don't want to end up, baby. How can I get money loaned from my ex? I don't do loans. If you're doing loans, I can't help you, baby. Go to the bank if you need a loan. Shira, how do you forget about somebody? Get somebody else. Okay. Get somebody better, basically. What if your man pays your bills but won't buy you extra? What do you do? Double your bills. Tell him your bills are double than what they are. Get on Word doc up them bills. Okay, sprinkle. How do I stop being hurt by parental abuse? Move out of your parents' house. If it's in the past, get your therapy if that's what you need, and move on to your future and your present. Double your, that's the cold game, double them bills, yes. How to initiate the allowance conversation. Tell him you don't have a job and you need some income. Then he'll make the arrangement for you. I'll give you some money every month. Generation Z is obsessed with sugar baby culture, though, because we don't like to work. That's true. Ain't nobody gonna be. I'm not even Generation Z, but I know I didn't want to work. How to deal with rude parents. Act like you don't realize that they're rude. Take everything rude as a compliment. That'll make them even madder. Flip it on them, baby. Flip. Oh, you remind me of my aunt. She's so straight to the point. I love her. Flip it on them. Everything can be flipped. You just have to know how to flip it. Flip. Everything can be flipped. If you don't know how, then that's how. If somebody offends you, act like it's something you love. You remind me of my favorite aunt. You're so funny and witty. I love it. She'll be like, dang, I can't even insult this lady. She ain't taking no insults. I'm not taking insults today, darling. Why do you advise to avoid young athletes' early 30s for marriage instead of how to use the law of attraction? Do whatever you want, baby, but if they're not major athletes, like big names, you're gonna be paying their bills in the future. Sprinkle. And you're gonna be sharing them with plenty of other women. So do what you gotta do, baby. They're for fun and novelty, I say, unless you want to be unless they're major athletes, like big names, with them contracts and endorsements. I'm just going to use them as a prop and a novelty for a future, clout, whatever. But I'm not really trying to do no average, mediocre athlete because they don't keep their money long. Okay, y'all got to do y'all research. Would you date a really unattractive man if he had money? Of course I would. That's the only kind I would date. The ones with money. I don't care what they look like. Let's be friends. You're in Tennessee, and it seems like I don't see any older men or close to my age. Where are the good suggestions to go to meet these high-value men? In Tennessee? You in Tennessee? I don't know anybody live in Tennessee. Tennessee. Office buildings. Wander around and look lost in a law firm, girl. Wander around and look lost at somewhere where they got money. You look like the kind that'll be wandering around lost. Okay. Excuse me, I don't know where I am. Can you help me? Girl, that's how you do it. think I'm in the wrong building. I don't know. I yeah. He said golf course, clubhouse, building, office building, dental office. Them dentists be making money. Hit up a dental. Hit up a medical building where like there's lots of offices and wander around the dentists. Second date with potential sugar daddy. He gushes over me, but only talks about buying me clothes and offering trips. Cosmetic dentists. Sorry. Offer me clothes and offer me trips. How do I get him to pay for my car and to get fixed and give me allowance? If he only talks about buying you and offering, okay, so he only talking about money. He ain't giving you no money. Okay. Tell him to meet you at the mall or the ATM. Take all them clothes back. Right? Take the offer up on the clothes or ask for a gift certificate or a gift card or whatever. But see, here's the thing. Your car fixed and giving you an allowance, you have to come up with a sob story. And that way, instead of offering to take you shopping, he would have offered to pay for your car. So you got to come in there with the damsel in distress story. Thank you, Chala Sprinkle. How can I make him wait until after marriage for sex? Make sure he's in that same religion that does that. Thank you, Cherry Dawn Sprinkle. What stores do you recommend to buy clothes and outfits? Whichever ones you can afford and look the best. You know, I don't really go out. I'm not a freestyler. I'm married, so my wardrobe choices aren't going to be the same as y'all's. But if I'm freestyling in a high-end area, I'm going to have quality clothes. You know what I'm saying? So there are places that you can buy quality outfits from. All over the internet, you can shop on, clearance to, department stores. You can shop on Poshmark. You can shop on, any website that you can afford. Just whatever you think is nice and it's going to pull a man to come across the room for you. That's where you need to be shopping. I would say, I think Boohoo is a cute store. They have really pretty dresses, and they and ASOS they have high quality and then they have cheaper quality. So when the price goes up, that's the higher quality. When the price is a little bit cheap, that's probably the less quality. So I would look on those type of stores and look around and maybe get some cute dresses and skirts and stuff. I have a lot of stuff from ASOS and Boohoo, and they're really nice. Yes, Marshalls, hit up the Marshalls, TJ Maxx, whatever. Hit up all those discount stores. If you're just trying to order online, ASOS and Boohoo. Yeah. I would say Shein, but a lot of people say that they're cheap. I like Shein because I know how to pick out the stuff, and I don't get, I know how to pick out stuff so it doesn't look cheap. But I saw this site is kind of pricey. Haven't bought anything though. Yeah. A lot of the stuff that you see like on, what you call it? Instagram, the same stuff is on AliExpress. It's just going to take you like a month to get it. But it's way cheaper. Should you tell Sugar Daddy that you're a model to make him spend more? I don't know if that's going to help, because when they think of model, they might not think the same thing that you're thinking. You might think you be, sleeping with everyone. How to get my ex-mom to move out your house? Your ex-mama living with you? She old but pay the rent. Is she paying the rent? Ex stole money from me and left me and the kid, so I'm getting money help from his mom. Girl, that sounds like a whole terrible situation. So she's paying the rent, but you want her out the house. Can you pay your own rent? Do you need her money? Because this don't make sense. Is she going to give you money even if she was out of the house? I mean, what do you want? So everything about y'all ain't it. Okay, Jonathan. Why did my man leave me because I did my lips? Girl, I don't know what you look like after them lips. Why would he leave you over that? Maybe he was mad because you spent money on lips. Thinking you trying to level up and get something better. Because he's petty. Her son abandoned her family. I want her to step up and help in his absence. Okay, so, but you want her to leave. I don't know if she's going to be trying to help if she got to move out. So if she can afford it, maybe you could make it exciting for her to move out. You know what? We should go look for apartments for you. I bet it, make it fun. Apartments today are so nice. I'm going to miss you. See, she'll still help you too. You want to focus on yourself more than guys and wrongs. Well, then do that, of course. Yeah. Level up for yourself, always. What to do if a rich man claims women use him for money? It's like, oh, that's unfortunate. I'm so sorry you were used. Like, rub it in, but that's a sign that they're not going to spend money on you unless you rub it in. They have to, regain their manhood after you start seeing them as weak. That's the part I never really talked about, how to reverse it. Usually I won't even entertain it because he's just trying to tell you he ain't finna spend no money on you. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry you had your heart broken and used. I mean, you must have felt so bad. Yes. Oh my goodness. I mean, that is terrible. I would hate if someone did that to my father or grandfather. Girl, throw that age in there. They must have been very smart. Throw how stupid he is up in there. Act like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Act like they're a victim of the game. I am so sorry that happened to you. I don't know what I would do if someone did that to my grandfather or father. I mean, usually if you just paint your own story, girl, usually if you're just nice, the man was going to offer you money anyway. You don't have to use him. They're just going to step up and be the man that they know that they are and just help you because that's what a real man does. You don't even have to ask. But to use someone, oh, that is love. Which Black celebrity would you say is attractive enough to get a billionaire? You have dark skin, you don't know who I should model myself after. Naomi Campbell. She had a billionaire. Who else? A lot of women can get a billionaire. You just have to have the confidence. Billionaires don't usually date people that have low self-confidence. You have to have that confidence, baby. Confidence. You got to walk in like you own the room. That's what they like. I own the room, darling. Everybody wants me. That's how you got to walk in the room. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira, you are so smart. I found a very old sugar daddy, and he bought me an iPhone on the third date, but he was so obsessed he wanted me to get married. He said it's over. He wants you to get married? Oh, what? How old is he? Is he old enough to get... You should just say you can have a long engagement and get you a ring while you at it. Why did you should have said, oh, really? You want to get married? Wow, that's so sudden. But hey, who am I to judge? Go pick out your ring. Then all of a sudden, things are going to go south. We get your ring. Okay. How are women the prize? They were born the prize. Sprinkle, sprinkle, Jonathan. Sorry. When they was born, they was automatically the prize. There you go. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you didn't know, now you know, okay? I'm here to educate you guys. How women are a prize besides the vagina. Well, if they didn't have a vagina, would you still want the woman? That's how they're the prize, okay? How to answer sugar daddy who needs saying that I'm blind to the pandemic and struggling in the world because I want to shop and live luxury. He always bring up big ring or how to get a bigger ring. You gotta lie. Say you donated some money to the food bank. You take food over to the food bank every week, girl. You gotta make us some lies. You donate all your old bags and sell them and donate and get new bags, but you donate the other ones after you sell them on, Poshmark, and you donate that money to the hungry. I don't know. You make up some stuff. When I get married, that's what I really want to do is charity work. You're a lie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when men say, well, what do you have to offer besides a vagina? Well, nothing, baby. What do you want besides a vagina? You can get it from your mama if that's not what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You can get everything else from your mama or your sister. What you want from me, what you want from a woman. A mind? Everybody got a mind. Okay, everyone has a mind, darling. You can get a mind from a man. You can get a mind from a family member. What you want, what you really want. Let's get down to it. You want the combination. Okay. Well, then act like it. When somebody asks you your body count, how many should you say? You should never tell anybody that. You should just get up and walk away because you already know that's a dusty, darling, because real men don't ask that dumb question. She would know he was old and she's so obsessed he wanted me to live with him. I said I'm married. Oh, okay. I couldn't see the rest of the question. I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, at least you got something out of it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Let's be friends. Is there an age limit for a woman to find a sugar daddy, or is mainly book based on looks? I'm almost 40. Girl, I'm 41. I can still get one. What you talking about? Sprinkle, sprinkle. You still young. Go get it, girl. Go get it. Janet got that billionaire because he wanted Janet Jackson. Don't get it twisted. What? What to do if you're shy, quiet, low self, girl? Then get all of those things that you don't have before you start going out. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop asking me these dumb questions. I'm sorry. If you can't get yourself together, I can't help you. If you're asking me how to have confidence, level up. If you have social anxiety, take 3 shots of tequila and get out there and face your fears. Period. If you don't want attention, then put a paper bag over your head. Okay? Stop asking me these dumb questions. Thank you, Vanity Moore. Sprinkle, sprinkle. How can I bag this man who is a flake? Others girls have said the same, but he is really successful and well known. And I want him to be my sugar daddy. And he texted me a few weeks. How could, girl, if he's a flake, he's a flake. That means he don't give no money. You be a flake. That's what you got to do. A flake responds to other flakes. Mm-hmm. Be a flake with him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Or tell him he's flaky. Maybe he'll try hard not to be. I don't know. Always bet on black. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, girl. Sheer, what's up with these men saying that a woman over 25 is old and has hit the wall by 35? Because they wallets can't afford any woman over 25, baby. So they have to say something. When you don't want to go to Applebee's anymore, you done hit the wall. When you don't want to walk through the park for a date anymore, you done hit the wall. When you actually want to start moving towards a lifestyle instead of, pizza night and a movie, you done hit the wall, baby. Okay, everyone has hit the wall that men cannot afford. Their wallets have hit the wall, but they don't want to tell you that, so they tell you that you hit the wall. Actually, you've climbed over the wall and to the other side, and now you see the men with the money, and you no longer value men that don't come with it. Okay, so if you're over 25, you've woken up. That's what they mean. That the least that they, try to give you is no longer enough. So to make themselves feel better about their low income, they just tell you that you hit the wall. Okay. But meanwhile, they worship all women over 25 years old. They looking at pictures of Rihanna. They looking at J-Lo. They looking at Janet. They looking at all them Instagram models who is older than 25 and salivating because their wallets have hit the wall. Thank you, Rashina Runway, Sprinkle Sprinkle. Okay. You say that makes sense? Okay, then. That's because it does. That's what really hit the wall. Their wallets. Only wallets hit the wall, baby. Most men want to date younger women because they can't afford women who have woken up. That's why when all these young women come on here and say, I'm 21, I'm 20, I'm 18, I'm 19, what should I do? I say, go have fun. When you about this money, when you hit by 24, 20, 25, whatever, 23, some women wake up earlier than that to come back and get this money. I tell the young women that all the time because they're used to dating these men who don't spending no money. And then when they want that money, all of a sudden they've hit the wall. Thank you, Alicia. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sheer. I want to do e-commerce. What are your tips to get into six figures? Tips are to get the money from another man, to buy your merchandise or your inventory, and go from there. You got to be on social media. You got to either pay a lot for advertisement, have a good product, or be on social media to push it. Or send your stuff to social media influencers. You got big old tattoos, get you some cover up. Or find somebody that like tattoos, or find somebody with more tattoos than you. I don't know. Sprinkle, sprinkle. But my tips are work every day like you broke. There you go. Until you start making enough money to where you don't have to worry. I'm ice cold. Thank you. Always bet on black. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Well, you have to be because a lot of people don't hear you when you're too nice. They don't hear nothing you saying. Yeah, I'm still shipping through Poshmark. What'd you order? The lipstick or the mirror? I sent it out today, darling. It should start tracking probably tomorrow. Thank you, Leslie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What if my husband thinks I'm cheating? He only pay the bills, can't get any home repairs done, car issues, want to level up, but he control the money, is very tight. Call your lawyer, darling. Call a lawyer. Ask him about financial abuse. Because it's cheaper to keep her. Okay? Somebody said OnlyFans. Girl, you need some extra money? OnlyFans. She said OnlyFans. Gotta do what you gotta do, okay? Your husband can't give it. Somebody else's husband gonna give it to you, okay? But honestly, if you want to go the legal route, call your lawyer and tell him about the financial abuse and see if you can talk to your husband about getting a monthly direct deposit to your own account, or if he would like to pay your lawyer's fees for the beginning of the divorce. Okay, don't be playing. Them his only options, period. Hide his car keys then and play with him. Mess with him. Mess with his head. Oh, you ain't gonna give me no money? Guess what? You ain't gonna have no car keys today. I'm gonna find both pair, and you ain't gonna give me no money. Well, you finna spend money on a new key. Every time you do wrong happen back to you. Cause you know. Thank you, Leslie Sprinkles. Girl, hide them keys. Make them spend money on them keys. Every time he do wrong, hide them keys. Okay. Takes up. He gonna mess with you, mess with him back. If he start putting the keys up and you can't find them, take something else. You know what is important. Let the air out them tires, baby. You know how to do it. Come on. You girls ready when Civil War starts? This is the Civil War. What you think this is? We win all the time. Well, you make men emotionally attached to you by making them mad. You sure can, but when they get mad, they like to go and get revenge with somebody else. You know what I mean? So if you make them that mad, be prepared. What if the competition is high in the city that you live in? You got to level up even more, or you got to go to the outskirts of town. Imagine him calling his homeboys, my wife took my car keys, bro. I can't go outside today. Exactly. Or I can't get to work today to earn no money. If you ain't going to share the money, then you don't need to make no money. Period. Call your boss. Tell him you can't come in today. Don't tell him you took them keys either. His key broke and now his car is on his last leg. Oh, gosh. Well, take his bus pass then, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Know what to tell you. You should be working on getting another one. How you gonna be broke? How he's gonna be broke? Go get another one, girl. He can't afford to give you no money. Go get another one. You said don't be out here sabotaging men. Move on. Exactly. And men don't approach a woman if you don't have the best intentions for her. That's the same thing. Don't approach a woman if you don't have good intentions for her, and you won't get sabotaged. Period. You approaching with the wrong intention in this day and age with me on YouTube, you gonna get sabotaged eventually. Period. Tamara, what if your provider has money but a small PP? You better be glad he got big money. They sell PPs in the store, baby. You can go get one of those. Any size you like, okay? They sell them online too. You don't have to go to the store anymore. You like this? Oh, you like my little Halloween decoration? Thank you. I bet I would not do a second look on most of you. My ghetto honey takes... Tony, your ghetto honey takes whatever, though. Well, I'm sure she does. That's... Yes, I'm sure she does. Put a ring on her finger. Better act like he's Bendigo, right? Yeah. Girl, act like it is not little. Uh-oh, somebody's selling toys in the comments. Yeah, put a ring on your ghetto honey, baby. If she's special to you, put a ring on it. Oh, wait, she might figure out she has some value if you did that. How to level up faster? Work harder, baby. Work harder. Put in more effort. I mean, that's the only way. I love her sense of humor. Thank you, girl. Now I changed it up and now I get the money. You know the truth. Okay. So many Dusties in the chat. Woman claiming they got money. That's Lil Shoe money. Don't work hard, work smart. Okay. What's the best way to act like you got other options other than marrying him? Is looking good enough? What? What's the best way to act like you got other options other than marrying? How would it look like you have other options if you marry somebody? Being confident also allows people to know that they're replaceable. Like, if you don't, somebody else will. To talk very confident in yourself, like, okay, somebody else will. Well, buddy. Bye. Thank you, Lynetta Scott. Sprinkle. The self-confidence is key. You look good and you're confident. Everybody knows you have options. Not just him, everybody. How do you not develop feelings after a while in order to maintain control? If he hasn't developed feelings for you, in order for you to feel comfortable, then why do it for him? Stay in control of yourself, definitely. Until you got a ring on your finger and no longer pay bills and you comfortable and you can do whatever you want, then you can exhale. Okay? Until then, keep your guard up. You purchased my book, Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Thank you for blessing us. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. Yeah, that's on Amazon. I remember that book. Too Pretty to Pay Bills. Yes. That was funny. People were so mad at that title. And then you should have seen the next one. It's called I Bring Nothing to the Table. My other book, I Bring Nothing to the Table. They hated that title too. How do you deal with people looking at you in the date because of your age difference? Like they got to go to work in the morning and I don't. Y'all better get home. Y'all get your clothes laid out for tomorrow. That's how I look at them, darling. And that's how they look at me. Like I ain't got to go to work in the morning. That's all that I see. You got to go to work. I don't. Period. That's what I'm thinking. Like, y'all know y'all got to get up early. Okay. That's what you need to be thinking when you're out and about, okay? I see nothing wrong with those titles. Me either. Thank you, Midnight Destroyer. SheRaSeven, I listen to you during work. Would it be okay if you shouted out my Poshmark store? I appreciate your wisdom. Okay, Midnight Destroyer. What's your Poshmark, girl? What you sell? Clothes, shoes, new stuff? What you got? I want to buy your books. Where can I find it? Amazon, girl. Just go type in SheRaSeven on Amazon, and I'm gonna pop up. You didn't know I was an authoress? You didn't know I was. They're also linked below in the description bar. Links should be below. You look amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't got a wig on today. Let's just do my real hair. I don't know. I have on this sweater trying to bring in the fall. Trying to get my fall colors together. I have a dress on under here. I'm like, what kind of style do I want today? A cozy style. I don't have social anxiety, baby. The only anxiety I have is you ain't got no money anxiety. Okay? Switch your focus. Think about money anxiety, and then that social anxiety will fall away. Okay? Pick a struggle, baby. You want money or you want anxiety for being social? I'm having money anxiety. Oh, he ain't giving me no money. I can't spend his money anxiety. Who's finna give me their money anxiety? Okay. I don't understand social anxiety because ever since I was young, I've had to be around people in school, at work, at parties, in clubs. Wherever I went, the mall got people. Everywhere you go, there's people there. So I don't understand any social anxiety because when I go out, it's people everywhere. They everywhere. Like you can't get away from them. So I don't have to deal with that because I'm used to it. Because ever since I was a kid, I had to go somewhere with people. Go somewhere with people and just be around people. Can you clarify for us, does being mean to them help train bad habits, teach them how to treat you? Well, it depends on how much they like you first. Some people allow you to be mean to them if they really like you. Some people ain't gonna take it and they're gonna be like not calling you back ever. So if they like you way more than you like them, you can be a little mean. Yes. But if that's not the balance, you have to be nice nasty. You got to drop clues and hints on them. Be subtly mean. Slightly annoyed. Slightly agitated until they understand what they did. Or you don't act like they bother you at all, but you don't respond when they do whatever you don't like. Stop responding. Just change the topic or the subject. Thank you, Coco. You're an escort. If my sugar daddy pay every day instead of monthly, I don't have sex with my friend said I'm an escort because I don't love these men, Well, you know what? If you don't work for an escort service or you ain't got no cars or no phone number that say you an escort or you ain't paying them escort taxes, then guess what? You just have high standards and you don't give your time away for free. Period. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. What if you don't like people? Well, then people won't like you, baby. That's how it's going to be. I like people enough for them to like me. There's, if you're looking for a person, that is a people, fake liking them, girl. Act like they about to give you some money. See how much you start to like them. Act like every person you see want to give you some money, and watch how everything will change. Y'all got to trick yourselves, because y'all tricking yourselves into not getting money. Y'all need to trick yourselves into getting money. Look at everybody like they got something for you. Somebody got a compliment for you. Somebody got a coupon code for you over here. Somebody got a discount code for you over there. Somebody got some advice for you over here. Somebody got some money for you over there. Somebody got, yes. That man want to spend money on you too. That man over there might take you out to a nice dinner. Everybody has something for you. That's how you need to start seeing people. Somebody got a smile for you over there. Somebody got a booty stare for you over there. Okay, what they looking at? Everything should make you feel good. If they look bad at you, well, there's some jealousy over there. You didn't develop a hater. Congratulations. Okay, that's how you need to go out. Like if you got social anxiety, flip it. See what people got for you as you walk through. He got a smile. He got a double take. He done turned around and started walking the opposite direction. Okay. She looking like a hater. Uh-huh. That's how you got to do it. Y'all are thinking the wrong way. That's why you can't move forward, because y'all thinking the wrong way. That's how I walk through my life. Mm-hmm. Walk out like that. Walk with your mind right. Okay, because that's what's really happening. Y'all don't realize when you walk out of your house, when you walking through the mall, everyone is giving you something. Everyone is giving you some type of energy, some type of look, stare, thought. They're giving you stuff. They ain't taking nothing from you. What you getting? However you look, that's what you're going to get. You come over there looking sloppy, that's what you're going to get. People looking at you like you sloppy. Why you didn't put some clothes on? Why you didn't do better before you left the house? Why you looking crazy? Ooh, look at her. Put her on, World Star. You don't want to be that. So when you leave your house, make sure you're looking like what you want to receive. Okay? That's the best advice I can give for any type of social anxiety. Flip it. What? You want Thanos and all the pygmies and dusties off the planet? You want to Thanos all the pygmies and dusties off the planet? Oh my goodness. No, you don't want to do that. We still need them. They have their place. Just fewer. Okay. And some of y'all used to be dusties and pygmies too. Come on. People can evolve. They just got to learn. They just got to wake up. Come on. Okay. But y'all, J-Lo finally got it together. Janet finally had to get it together. Y'all see, it took them a long time, but they did it. Okay. Sierra, come on. Thank you, H is the letter H. We know. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. I said sometimes I mean to him via text. Okay, well, as long as he keep responding, you good. Thank you, Sprinkle Sprinkle. You should be good if he keeps responding to you. You are literally repeating stuff I said in the chat. Oh, Pisces intuition. Probably, girl. Yeah, you know what time it is. Haven't you realized these dusties love to ask for a baby? Well, you can ask for a wedding. Both of them, they cannot afford. You know they can't afford a baby if they can't afford a ring or a wedding. So that's just bad decision making to me. Look, you can't afford a ring. You can't afford the rent. You can't afford a baby. You can't afford a marriage. What can you afford? You can't afford me. That period. Bye-bye. What about Tamar Braxton? I hope she get better. Hopefully, girl, she look like a mess. She need to go take a trip to a monastery and do some meditation and come back with a clear, conscious mind and start all over. Okay, she need to go do something to reinvent herself. What are the names of my books? Okay. Too Pretty to Pay Bills. I Bring Nothing to the Table. The Wisdom of SheRaSeven. They should all be linked in the description bar. How to Stay Young. Less stress and less work. That's how you stay younger. And moisturizer. Oh, you said I secretly have a heart of gold. I do. But you gotta find it first, because it has a lot of layers. You gotta hit all the right combinations. Money, click. That's the first number. Gotta have some money. You gotta do the combination to get to the heart. You don't have the combination, you can't get it. And that's with most women. Most women have a heart of gold by nature. But if you don't have the combination to open it, you ain't gonna get it. Gotta have that combination. Do your friends get to your heart, Shira? If they, well, actually, my best friend from childhood, you know, those people that you've known for like 30 years of your whole life, they know your heart because they knew you from childhood. And so do your children, and so do your family members. And I feel that when you grow and change and you have standards, they understand and they don't judge you for that, because they know you from way back and they know the true you. Yeah. Something. What? Gonna order my books? Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. I think one of them is an ebook. You can get all of them in ebook form, but I think there are 2 books that you can get in physical copies. Provider keeps bringing me treats saying I'm skinny, but everyone says I look great. Is this game? What do I do? Girl, James used to do that to me. Eat a little piece and give the rest to your friends. I give it to my kids. Eat a little piece and give the rest away, baby. Come on. He trying to fatten you up so he won't lose you. Just eat a little bit of piece, gives you a little taste, and give it away. Thank you, Ray Ami. Thank you, Ray Amoy. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Having a young child a flaw to find good, wealthy men. Not if you don't tell them. They're not finna marry you on date 2, 3, 4, or 5. So they don't need to know you have a kid, you know. When they fall for you, they won't care. Thank you, Annie. Sprinkle, sprinkle. She got a down payment to a Benz from your sugar daddy tonight. Thank you for your teaching. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, Annie got her the down payment to a Benz. Congratulations, girl. How'd you do that? Thank you, Lynetta Scott. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Your opinion, is it better to block or ignore a guy that does not bring anything to the table? You shouldn't be asking a man to bring anything to a table anyway. He's supposed to bring everything to the table. Okay. He ain't a man. He's your son if he's sitting down waiting on you to bring something. Sprinkle, sprinkle, girl. What? No. I'm not entertaining nothing I don't want. That's a liability. How to deal with obsessed sugar daddy that gets on your nerves. Get on his nerves. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You want him to go away? Get on his nerves. Find what he finds annoying and double up on it, okay? Look, I'll call you tomorrow. He gonna leave you alone until he feel like he can deal with you again. What? I'm off to husband number 2. He's not a millionaire, but like sugar daddy, but I can live a decent life. Good for you, girl. Go where you're most celebrated and wanted and able to do what you got to do. I'm slowly changing your mind so you can change your ways. Good. You're always right. I knew the dating game now that I don't move with feelings. When do you think is the best time to kiss someone you're dating? When they have earned the kiss. You'll know when they've earned it, when they spend a good amount of money. Well, you gotta give them something for so they can keep spending, girl. A lot of rich men are bisexual and have a wife or girlfriend as a cover up. Girl. That's why you don't get them too rich. You get them too rich, that's what you're gonna run into. You get them rich enough to where they haven't crossed that line yet because they didn't had everybody and everything, and you good. I'm serious. Y'all think I'm playing. When you get too rich, you get, boy, I've had every type of woman, every kind, midgets, tall, Siamese twins. I wonder what a man's like. Have all this money. They can sign what them agreements called when you can't talk or you can get sued. Non-disclosure. Mm-hmm. So keep it in realistic terms. When you go after men with money, keep it in a realistic range to where they still enjoying life. They ain't got to hire nobody for no snuff film or whatever. Them crazy people. Y'all seen that movie? I forgot the name of it. With Nicolas Cage. And he was a detective and they hired him to find out where their daughter was. And then people had paid someone to make a snuff film. The rich old man was 44 millimeters or something millimeters or something. I like your advice. How do I keep a man on his toes? By having a life and allow him to miss you. And don't talk too much. Oh, 8 millimeter. That's right. Okay. I see a 44 millimeters like a gun. I'm silly. Yes, 8 millimeter. That was the name of that movie. That movie was disturbing. I was like, not my kids. How do you tell the difference between a real sugar daddy request versus spam? Send a cash app. I'm not trying to, most of them, they're only online to entertain themselves. So the cash app, if they ain't sending nothing, you ain't wasting no more time because they know you serious. And if they ain't, you out. I mean, I'm not even bothering. It's just a waste of time. Meet real sugar daddies in person. This is a random question. How were you able to sleep at night when you were a mortician? Was it challenging? Nope. Girl, that was the time of my life. I told y'all right after work, I'd go out, go to bars, clubs, whatever. The alcohol will put you to sleep. Look, I was young. I had to go to school, go to work, and then go out. I'm not finna waste my 20s. I was multitasking. Some people, they pick one. I chose all of them. I'm gonna go to school, I'm gonna work, and I'm gonna go out. And I'm gonna meet somebody. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna enjoy my 20s. You wake up early in the morning for school, work, then go out and drink. You don't have zero problem sleeping. I promise you. Yeah, you get used to it. It's just like, Do you ever regret marrying young? I married at 26. No, yeah, 26. That ain't young. Not when it comes to marriage. That's the average age of marriage. Right. Yeah, I married at 26. So, you shouldn't convince a 50-50 man to do anything. Yep. Tell him if he want a roommate, you need to put out an ad. Eight millimeter, yeah, that's the movie we're talking about. I'm 20 and I want to marry. No, you don't, girl. You can't even drink yet. You haven't even been out there, girl. Go get out there first. Go have a life first. So you could know what you want to marry. Okay, go get a life, have fun, explore your options so you know what you want and what you don't want. Because how are you going to know what you want if you don't go out there and see? Don't marry them high school boyfriends unless they come from big money. You get to try these nice, very expensive restaurants for free. So at least if the date goes wrong, at least I ate good. Exactly. See? You can never lose. You're always going to win, especially if you're the woman. What age should you go for if you're 30 years old? However, whatever age that's going to pay for everything. I always say go up 20 years, at least. Sure, what do you think about interracial dating? I think whoever's spending the money and treating you well is, fine. Because, I ain't finna date somebody just because they're the same race as me, but they broke. I mean, that don't make no sense. You're going to go backwards. If you have a kid, they're going to be brown anyway, so it don't really even matter. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said, I'm serious. It don't matter. Do you ever get to a point where you have emotions for the person, or is it always about the money? Well, if it's always about the money, then eventually I will grow emotions. You see how it works? If they are always about their money for you, if you don't ever have to worry about money, then emotions can bloom. When you are not in survival mode anymore, when you can trust that all your bills are going to be paid and you don't have to reach into your own pockets or bank account, then you have time to develop those emotions, because you're not worried. You don't have any stress. They can prove themselves month after month. And then you can start to grow emotionally because they have earned that. You see? Okay. Otherwise, you're giving them away for free, and then they won't be valued. Okay. People don't value things that are free. Mm-hmm. This is girl who says she don't have OnlyFans. She is not an object, but she posts bikini pics for free on Instagram. Well, that's her. Maybe she's trying to get some endorsements. Thank you, Cryptonomics. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Men are providers, period. When we going to get to this topic? We have already passed it. We thought, but they are. Y'all know y'all providers. Provide. You got one job. Don't fail at it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Val Alf. Love the red lipstick ordering now. Thank you, girl. That's the Venus kiss, baby. Men are providers, period. One job. Get it right. One job. What women gotta do? Mother, wife, sister, daughter, PTA, whatever. Laundromat, cook, maid, hairdresser, makeup artist, actress, chauffeur, anti-ager, secretary, what else? Psychologist, unpaid escort, counselor, teacher. Shoot, all that homework them teachers be doing, you might as well just fire her and do it yourself. Nurse, personal assistant, dermatologist, personal shopper. Okay, you got one job, period. Provider. There you go. You see, wow. Realtor, home manager, nail tech, life coach, barista, short order cook. If you got picky people that eat different. Somebody said stripper. Stripper. Mm-hmm. This is 2020. Build your own credit. We are through his money. How you think we're gonna build it? Through that man's money, baby. Real talk. Most women ain't trying to work like they're not trying to work like me because they don't have the time, energy, or freedom to build themselves because they're too busy trying to help a man complete his manhood by building with him. If you allow a woman to build herself while you provide, she might pass you by. She might build an empire right up under you. She might give your kids the best. She might give your kids the best childhood they'd ever had. She might represent you in a whole way. She might change the world. You don't know because you done sent her out to work, right? You don't know what she could have ever accomplished because she never had the freedom. And you don't know what your kids could have ever been capable of because nobody was ever at home. Okay? You don't know what could have been because you couldn't do your one job. There you go. Someone said invest money in your looks instead of a college. Linda, I would have to agree. I know it sounds terrible, but it is the truth in this world. I am so sorry. This is the saddest thing that a woman will have to tell you, and she will still be correct. People that spend more money on their looks and appearance rather than school and college often come out better in life. Period. Just how it is. You can go to college, get you a sugar daddy to pay for your looks and your college. Go ahead, do what you got to do. But if you have to make a choice, I don't know. I don't know. If you don't have anybody paying for it and you got to make a choice, I know what choice I'm making. Because when you get tired of working, what you gonna do then? You gonna be ugly, leveled down, worked to death? What you gonna fall back on? You get up in that career and you realize it's full of men who are gonna sexually harass you and promote men over you, and you still don't get the same amount of pay as them dudes, and you done gone to school for this many years and still making less than an Instagram model. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do then? You over there working 12-hour shifts on holidays, and all this chick got to do is go online and smile and take a picture with a cup or something, y'all. Come on. They be like this. Lashes by Level Up Cosmetics. Ring by da-da-da-da. Hashtag whatever. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Use my discount code. Meanwhile, people over here struggling, laid off because of the corona, can't do nothing, look bad, don't know what leveling up even is, still got student debt. But Instagram chick living large. So she might be plastic, but she ain't broke. Period. She might be an airhead, but her bank account is filled. This is the sad reality that we live in, and we have to understand that. We can't just pretend like this ain't the reality. We know that teachers should get paid more. We know that people who invest in their education should get paid more, but the fact of the matter is they do not. When are we going to start facing this reality? I said on my other channel, this is one of the generations whose teenagers and kids make more than their teachers at the same time that they're going to school. So you got a TikTok account, you went viral, and people send you t-shirts, you make more than your teacher, period. Wear my t-shirt, I'll pay you this much money. Put my product in your TikTok. Okay, here's my sponsorship. Them kids making money. So, things change. Things change. Everything is not like it used to be. And people are still following the old dynamic and wondering why they're not successful. Wondering why they have to build with someone. Wondering why they can't catch a break. Because they're not living in reality that exists. They're living in a world that no longer exists. And when you understand this and you tell yourself the truth, then you can move accordingly. Okay, I know that in about 20 years, I'll be making what this person probably makes now. What am I going to invest in? I can always go back to school. You can go to school at 50. You can go to school at 60. You can go to school at 70. Okay? But what you can't do is use your beauty, looks, or personality, or fake personality or whatever you got it, whatever you're trying to do that long. But you can start businesses. You can start several streams of income based on what you are right now into your future. Okay. So just, yes, someone says college will be irrelevant. That's true. In 10 years, you can learn everything on the internet. Studies said that men who have ugly or scruffy, shabby wives tend to be depressed. I bet you they do. I'd be depressed too. What if a man is really into you and willing to provide, but he ugly? Let him provide with his ugly self. Shoot, give him a nickname, Gremlin. I'm 31. Should I lie about my age? If you can, yeah, why not? Men lie all the time. I'm working part-time as a teacher, investing in my beauty and leveling up until I don't have to work. That's right. That's a master plan right there. If you can do more than one thing at the same time, do it. What if a man go broke after providing you for years? Then if he got money, he can make it again. What happened? How he get money and then go broke? Once you start making money, you know how to make money. So you shouldn't be going broke unless someone gave you that money and it ran out. Thank you, Perfectly Flawed, for coming back. I don't know how long I've been on here because I'm on the wrong screen. I can't see the time. Hold on. Oh, wow. I need to go because I don't really stay on here this long. If you don't want kids, at what point do you tell your provider man? When he start asking for them? When he start asking for them? I don't know. You think you really want kids right now? Try to talk them out of it. If you don't want kids, try to talk them out of it every time. But I thought we was going to travel this year. Okay, well, we'll try. Be on birth control the whole time. Oh, guess I can't get pregnant. New boyfriend is a single dad of 3. Should I be honest about my 2 children? Girl, bye. Does he have money? Is he rich enough to provide for the 5 kids and you without you having to go to work? You say he a multimillionaire? Does he have full custody of them kids like you do? Because it's a different story with men. Men don't have full custody, but you do. It's a different story. That's up to you. I wouldn't tell him right away. Wait for him to fall for you hard. Then you can tell him. Do you tell a man about your spirituality? Yeah, if you want to scare him away, sure, why not? It's Halloween almost. Go ahead and give him a good scare. I do. Go ahead. Come on. It's all close to Halloween. I don't think he cares. Do you think a man care about your spirituality? No. Whatever gonna get you in the bed faster, that's what he care about. If your spirituality gonna get you in that bed faster, then he don't care about it. You could tell somebody you worship the devil, but if you let them sleep with you, they don't care. Oh, I heard about that. Can we go back to my place tonight? You think I'm playing? Mm-hmm. They said true. How do we maintain our happiness and not get caught up in emotion after we've secured good provider, especially when he can be annoying at times? Because you don't because you don't base your happiness on another person, period. Base it on yourself. Most people have a job who have annoying coworkers and annoying bosses. But they tend to not base their happiness on those people. Same thing. Mm-hmm. Illuminati, baby, I don't. Y'all are silly. Provider man has taken me on multiple dates to nice restaurants, giving me gifts and money, says he wants to be with me and take care of me. He had a bad teeth though. Girl, take him to the dentist. Buy him some. Ask him about if he's ever seen the dentist. Yeah, when's the last time you seen the dentist? I have to go every 6 months. You want to go with me? How to prevent telling a man about your kids if he asks early on? Change the subject. Oh, just say you always wanted kids. You ain't lying, but you ain't telling them nothing. Do I have any advice on being an influencer on Instagram? Compete, look good, have something to influence. Yep. I don't know. It's like, if you don't know, then I can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I started to do what I'm doing, I didn't get on Instagram until this year. I think I have like barely got on it. You'll see. And then once I started, businesses and stuff, that's when I really stayed on it. But I think you have to build up a social media first, build up a platform first. Post every day, be about something, push something. That's the only thing I can tell you. Like, if you own it every day and you got a bunch of people following and you are very consistent, then companies will contact you. But if you ain't on there every day, if you don't have a lot of following, if you're not consistent, they ain't gonna contact you. So you got to be on it. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Ty McRae. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Girl, I'm talking about my weave. You taking out your weave and you cut your finger, cracking up on what I said about the ugly man, giving him a nickname. I need to stop, girl. You know you shouldn't be using scissors and laughing at the same time. That is not safe. I'm sorry, girl. Go get you a Band-Aid. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Disinfect it too, girl. How to build a business when you're a single mom, helping your mom doing it. Get you a sugar daddy. That's where you get the money, the startup money, girl. The man. You didn't know this? Get the man, give you the money. That's your startup money. Thank you, Scorpio Star. 6-month boyfriend used to give me $1,300 a month. Now he's saying he is having a hard time. Will give me $500. What should I do? Should I treat him differently? Yeah. Cut it. Whatever you giving him, cut it in half too. Or more. That's more than half. Okay. Cut it just like he didn't cut that money. Do the calculations and the percentages and see how much you need to get after that. There you go. That sounds like one time a month to me. Just tell them that you're having a hard time too, getting turned on with $500. She done paid her dues. Yeah, I've been trying. I've been doing it. How to be mysterious in marriage, given some situation. Don't call. Don't be up under them all the time. Don't tell them where you're going all the time. Don't answer texts all the time. It's the same as not being married. Make them wonder about you. You know. Don't be so predictable. If somebody can predict your every move, you boring. If you don't know what you're doing, if he could guess a handful of choices, that's mystery right there. It's the same thing as when you're single. Do you feel comfortable holding hands and stuff in public? Girl, you an actress. You think them actresses feel comfortable on the screen kissing them ugly people? Whenever I see like a movie where I know that actors don't want to be kissing that actor, she could hack. Because you know she just throwing up inside. But she knows she getting that money on the silver screen. All you got to do is hold a hand. What you doing? Is she getting paid to act? Exactly. You said Halle Berry. Danny Glover. Y'all making me laugh now. Flavor of Love. Ooh. Flavor of Love. I remember that show. I see. I can't name another movie, but it's hilarious. Y'all have to name the movies. Alpha men pay bills. That's true. They pay them bills, baby. Real Chance of Love. Those girls were OG clout chasers. They sure were. What if your provider is emotionally bringing you down? He buys everything. They ignore them emotions. Girl, ignore. If he paying, then ignore whatever he doing to get on your nerves. Focus on something else, girl. Thread a needle, something. I don't know. Just get your focus elsewhere. Do some lashes. You know, focus on something that's highly, complicated. That way you're not worried about what he's doing and what he's saying because you're not even paying attention. Never borrow money. That's right. If you can't call it gold digging and you can't say your man gave you no money if it's a loan or you borrowed it. That's not the same thing. Never try to pay nobody back. That means you're not worth it. You don't know your value. You don't think you're worth that amount of money. Do my husband know that I do these videos? No, I sneak and do them every time for hours upon hours. I have to sneak and do them. Yeah, he doesn't have any clue. I have to give him. He thinks I have a twin sister and everything, so I'm my own twin. So I tell him that's my twin sister on YouTube, and he believes it. Of course he knows. He don't care. How do you get him to not take it personal? Take what personal? That you're not paying attention? Oh, yes, you're right, honey. Yes, you're right. Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. Just lie. You don't even know what you're talking about. Just say what he need to hear. Do what you're going to do anyway. That's what most people do. What do you with experienced sugar daddies who get multiple sugar daddies? Learn from him. What happened with the person that called your husband? I don't know. They didn't call back because they couldn't get their job complete. I don't know. They didn't call back. That was funny though. They tried it. Men will never stop cheating. Tell them SheRaSeven. Yeah. Just get their money. Do you ever call a man out when I don't need them no more? If you're going to just call them out just to be evil and mean and you don't need them no more, fine. But if you want to strategically get them, you need to trick them. You said James probably put me up to it. Nah. He don't care. What if one gets suspicious? Where's your ring at? That's my question. If one gets suspicious, he need to be ring shopping. He ain't take you off the market. If a man start asking you about who you with, where you going, who you calling, look at your ring finger that's blank and look puzzled. Last time I checked, no one took me off the market. What if you're not cute enough for a provider man? Get cute. Taj the Great One. Sprinkle. Sure. Did y'all talk about the man that left his daughter to the dog? No. What man? I don't know about that. What happened? Thank you, Opel Kur. I hope I said that right. The channel for the broke and desperate. Sprinkle. Yeah. If you broke and desperate, welcome. Learn how to get your money up. If you cute, you can get it up through men. Yep, and my man started questioning me, and I'm like, we ain't married. Why are you questioning me? Exactly. They're going to shut up then, because then they're going to have to address that. Yep, level up, get your makeup, get your hair together, face, everything. Everybody can level up. You're not just given ugly as a permanent condition. You can change some stuff. You can do makeup, you can do hair, you can get some clothes. What do you think about Andrew Gilliam? I don't even know who that is, baby. If his wife stayed with him, he buy, then he must have some money, and they must have an arrangement. Oh, he jumped on the car and left his daughter in the driveway. It was a pit bull. Well, he ain't a mama. I don't know. He don't care. I mean, he care more about himself than the child, obviously. Right. It's sad. That dog would have been knocked unconscious and kicked it in the head or something. Y'all know y'all can kick a dog in the private area if it's a boy. Do the same thing. He's not a protector. Mm-mm. Hit the like button. Thank y'all. What if he makes a lot of money but makes comments about not paying for stuff sometimes? As long as he's paying for it, I don't care what he's saying. What he doing? He can say it all he want, but as long as he do it, I don't care. When he stopped doing it, then we got a problem. Okay. You gonna kick the dog in the private? Good. Yes. That's what you do. Kick them in the head or in the privates. Kick them under their jaw, in the head or the private. Knock their jaw offline. Kick them from the side, right here. Their jaw gonna be dangling. They can't bite you then. Sorry. Oh yes. If they're trying to attack you and you don't have a choice, kick them and disable their jaw. If they're a male dog, kick them in the private area. It's either you or them. Hey, somebody said get the eyes. Right. I'm disabling jaws around here. You mess with me, you're gonna be dangling. Said the nose, yep. What do you say to a man who tells you, I like your body? Tell him you like his wallet. Mm-hmm. See what he say. To me, that means I don't like all of you. Your head ugly. I don't like you as a person, but I like your body. Well, then I like your wallet. How to know if your boyfriend is spending all his money on OnlyFans addicted? He's 45. How to know? Why? How do you know he is? Why are you asking that question? You already know he is. Somebody said make a OnlyFans and see if he pay you. You should make a video call with your subscribers. Mm-hmm. Seems like a lot of guys don't know a way to talk to women. Nope, they sure don't. Shira, I should make. Okay, yeah, I might do that one day. We'll see. Maybe not. Is it unrealistic to want a man with money that you love? Yep. If he paying bills, I love him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you, Lolita. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What to do when he thinks I'm a liar, but I'm not? Just don't ask, don't tell policy. Yep. Don't ask, don't tell. It's like, I don't know. I'm not lying to you, but hey, think what you want to think. And just leave it there. The more you pick at it, the more he's going to think you lying. Just stop caring, like if he believes it or not. That's how he know you telling the truth. And you can still lie and do that, and he'll still think you're telling the truth. Thank you, Taj, the great one. Please watch Shira do a video. People are saying that's how black men treat their women. What video? What video, Taj? Let me scroll back up. What y'all talking about? What you talking about? Because I didn't see it. You gotta tell me. Nima, I don't know if you're on here trolling or not, but you need to be figuring out how to make some money if you are, because you spending time on here with all those ladies when you could be getting some money. And you can come back and get some respect then, okay? What dog video? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, so you're saying maybe he's got a fear of dogs. I don't know. Like I can't say all men are like that, but if they are, hey, they scary. I don't know. I'm not leaving my child though. I'm a woman, and women have mother instincts. Women will defend their child before a man will, period. Because that's their motherly instinct. That's nature. A man doesn't have a connection with a child like a mother. So he's not going to feel that it's the same way. Okay? No matter what. That's why they can up and leave. Okay? Am I mixed with white and black? No, I'm not. What if you have ugly feet? Girl, shoes. Pedicures every month. Order those things off of wish.com that straighten up them toes, and they look like they got little holes in it. And it's like a rubber thing you stick your toes in. Stop wearing shoes that's bad on your feet, girl. Wear flip-flops with some arches. Get your feet together, girl. What is best way to show you got other options? Look like it. Act like it and look like it, baby. It should be obvious. It should always be obvious that you have other options. How to get your name on his credit card? Tell him you want your name on his credit card so he can